Should you buy Terra Luna? Is Terra Luna gonna go up from here? Has Terra found a bottom? Has the crypto market also bottomed out? Is it gonna go any lower? Where is it headed? What is happening in all of the crypto markets? In this video, we are going to be talking about all of these things that I have just mentioned. Luna, the entire crypto market, altcoins. We're going to be deep diving into everything, and we're going to be taking a look at where cryptos are headed right now and in the immediate short term. So if you're looking for answers on that information, make sure you stay tuned for this entire video. You cannot miss anything that I have in store for you today. Now, if you love cryptocurrencies and content, as I had just mentioned in the beginning of this video, make sure you give this video a thumbs up so we can get this video out to others who need to hear this information, and make sure you subscribe with notifications on. And let me know in the comments below, are you going to buy some more Luna? So diving straight into the video, cryptocurrencies are at a level of extreme fear. We are at finally a level 8. We are continuing to go lower with fear, and we have not seen a level 8 fear for a very long time. The last time we have seen a level 8, I can't even pull it up on the chart. This might be an all-time high for the level of fear, at least in the last couple of years. Correct me if I am wrong. We are at a level 8, which means that overall on the internet, people are extremely fearful. They are panicking, they are panic selling. But generally, when we reach these low numbers, most of the time, as we have seen in the crypto markets, especially during times like this where things are bearish and things have crashed, they end up being the bottom points of the market. This is usually when the sentiment begins to pick up, because once you reach a peak of anything, whether cryptos are going up, they reach a peak, there's always a sharp move to the opposite direction. And as fear is getting to the lowest point, it can only go to the opposite direction here very soon. It's just what happens even in physics. What goes up must come down. Now, moving on from this point, people are very fearful. This is generally a bottom indicator. So the bottom may be in. The lowest point for cryptocurrencies may have been reached. So therefore, theoretically, if we buy at this point, in the next coming months, we probably will be in significant profits. This is not financial advice, but let me know what you all think about that in the comments below. Now, moving on, let's take a look at the overall crypto market. We're going to start off with Bitcoin. So what we can see is there has been a lot of volatility today, especially during my live stream today. We showed the minutes. We showed Jerome Powell speaking. He talked about inflation, and when that started happening, there was a crash, there was a pump, there was a dip, there was all different types of things happening because of that live stream, because of Jerome Powell speaking. Whenever he speaks about inflation, the market has become very volatile, as we did talk about what happened, especially in my Patreon, where I put out updates constantly to tell you guys what is about to happen in the market when the volatility comes. So here we have it. There was a lot of volatility today, but cryptos, even though at our current level, we are still green, and cryptos have been green for the last 2 days in a row, just about 3 days actually. And not only that, the stock market has been up in green for 2 days in a row. The S&P 500 is continuing to pump and to go up. This is very good. We have the NASDAQ doing just the same thing, continuing to go up. The major indices are going up, and if we take a look at the DXY, which is the dollar index, whenever the DXY was pumping, that's when cryptos crashed or dumped earlier today during the live stream, and then it went right back down. So there is a lot of manipulation, guys. There's a lot of whales out there trying to trick people and traders out of their positions. They cause these really flash crashes to scare people to sell, to panic sell, to drop the prices further. Then they buy it back up, and then they want to get you to sell. There's all different types of things that is happening, but right now the current crypto market is being heavily manipulated. A lot of the stuff that is happening with Terra is all market manipulation, institutions attacking and exploiting weaknesses in the crypto market, such as in Terra, where they were able to cause Terra to crash, which crashed the entire crypto market. And these same people like Citadel and BlackRock, who are supposed perpetrators in this action against Terra to drop prices, have interest in investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies. They've expressed interest for the last couple of years, and it is speculated that these major institutions had basically dropped cryptocurrencies and dropped Luna and all these other things to cause a crash so they can buy lower. That's how these whales work. The whales, they don't work by buying the top. No, they cause crashes, they cause fear, they cause panic, as we are seeing in the fear and greed index. so that they can buy cryptocurrencies at a discount, because cryptocurrencies are at a major discount, and they in the next couple of months will probably profit significantly better than any stock or investment they can invest in. That's how awesome cryptocurrencies are. But getting straight into the charts, ladies and gentlemen, what we are seeing, especially if I zoom out, is something very interesting. We are forming higher lows. This is very good, and we have been forming higher highs and higher lows up until today. The day is not over with, and that high was met on Sunday. Today we tried to move up in a positive way, but because of volatility with fear of Jerome Powell speaking, I think that prevented us actually from breaking this high. So we are getting higher highs and higher lows. We do want to keep a very close eye, because this could end up being a bearish pattern. We must be completely aware at all times. So I will be updating you all in the Patreon and in my videos as we watch this pattern play out. Bitcoin is staying inside of this channel, and we have to see if Bitcoin ends up holding this channel. If Bitcoin ends up breaking down below this channel with confirmation, there could be a fake out and a bounce back in, as we see a lot of times. But if Bitcoin ends up breaking out of this pattern, which would be about $29,000, a little bit less than 29,000, when we start seeing those numbers, we're going to take a look at this chart. Let's see how Bitcoin and cryptos are performing. Cryptos could see a significant move to the downside, where we could see another double bottom event where cryptos would try again to come down and test this major level of resistance for cryptocurrencies, and that is going to be for Bitcoin $26,700. It's going to be a little bit different on each exchange, but the bearish case scenario is Bitcoin comes down, breaks outside of this pattern, and tests the support level, which we could, if we do end up breaking it, go lower. I don't think that that is going to happen, but it is certainly a possibility that we want to be watching out for and aware of. But the bullish case scenario, since Bitcoin is recovering, the stock market is recovering, is we're most likely going to be seeing some further upside. We're going to be waiting for that really big bounce in the crypto market to happen, which I believe is going to take Bitcoin up to about $34,000, $34,000 to $35,000. These are going to be the price targets that I personally am looking for this recovery, if we do end up getting a relief rally bounce for cryptocurrencies, which would push us up about another 15% in the crypto market. And for altcoin holders, if you're holding Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, Cardano, XRP, BNB, there's a whole bunch of great coins out there. In the altcoin market, you guys will probably be seeing a lot bigger gains than what Bitcoin will be seeing. But as of right now, the market is still trading sideways. It's not really super definitive. The market is overall bearish definitively, but we are awaiting the next big move in the market, and these patterns through technical analysis are going to depict where the market is going to be headed here soon. Now, getting into Luna, is it a good time to buy Luna? And as you have all heard, the Terra community, Do Kwon, he proposed the community to vote upon whether Terra should do a hard fork. And they ended up voting, and there is overall majority of support that Terra does not do a hard fork, which would basically create another cryptocurrency, another blockchain for Terra, redo everything, and airdrop original holders. They have a whole plan to revive Terra back up, but they might not be doing the hard fork. And if they don't do the hard fork, this could actually be good news for us crypto holders who are actually holding the original Terra Luna blockchain token. So currently, a couple of days ago, I bought 2.5 million coins for about $1,000. Can that go up? I don't know. Will it go? Can it go up? Yes. Will it go up? I don't know. I put $1,000, bought 2.5 million coins, but the thing that people are saying is, well, if Terra goes to $1, if it goes to a penny, those numbers are unrealistic at this point. They're not realistic because they did a 16,000% inflation, where they inflated the heck out of the tokens. So to get back up to a $1 token has to be a $16 trillion market cap for Terra Luna, something along those lines. Those numbers could be off just a little bit, but that's pretty much the point of what I am trying to say. Can Terra get back to $1? If they burn a whole bunch of tokens, yes. It's not very realistic at this current point with the amount of tokens in the overall supply. But I did put some money in Terra, which ended up going up that 24 hours. But now that $1,000 is sitting close to $500 from when I bought it, which is very interesting. At least it's not down to under $1 or pennies, whatever it is. Since it's holding about 50% loss, there might actually be a chance for it to go up significantly from here, especially if they do not end up doing the whole hard fork, which would basically allow the current Terra to be alive, but not many people are going to invest and trust into it, and they're all going to go to the new Terra coin, which will no longer be backed by a stable coin. So in conclusion of Terra, should you buy it? It is a pure gamble at this point. The chance of it going up is very slim, but there is a great chance of a lot of other coins out there like Ethereum and Bitcoin, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, some of really good projects out there that are already out there successful with no problems. Those coins have a very good chance of going up. So if you have basically money to throw away that you can afford to lose, maybe throwing some money into Terra for fun as a joke, maybe it could go up. Now, taking a look at Bookmap, what we want to see is we are looking at all the liquidity for all the exchanges, all the buy and sell orders, and what we can see is that there is a mixed order book. The whales have orders in the higher ranges and in the lower ranges, as a lot of the time it was in the lower regions, and we are starting to see these order books fill up in the higher regions for Bitcoin, which does indicate that whales, some whales are bullish, some whales are bearish. Around the drop, when cryptos were dropping, we did not see much orders in the order book and the higher ranges for Bitcoin. We were seeing them super low, all staggered out, because a lot of times the whales understand where cryptos are headed, and we can see so by these order books. So by the looks of these order books through Bookmap, which you can get access to by using my link in my video description or my top pinned comment, where you can take a look at all different types of cryptocurrencies. You can see the volume of these order books. You can see what's happening behind the scenes. Highly recommend it. But as of right now, through Bookmap, we are seeing some mixed signs between the whales, and that is good versus seeing all of the order books in the lower regions. Now, if you want to learn technical analysis, you can go to MYLESGinvestments.com, which is in my top pinned comment or my video description. You can sign up for my course. I highly recommend signing up for my course, which you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, which can help put you ahead in the crypto market, where you can learn technical analysis, learn all my investments and trading secrets. You can learn patterns, indicators, a whole bunch of stuff out there, while the course is 66% off. And in addition to that, if you want to get my buy and sell alerts for cryptocurrencies, which I highly recommend, including my market updates, join the Patreon at MYLESG at patreon.com/MYLESG where you can get access to my buy and sell alerts, copy all of my exact trades in tier 3, and even speak to me on the phone. We have a huge community over there where we're doing AMAs all the time, ask me anything. We're doing a whole bunch of awesome stuff over there, so go ahead and check it out at Patreon. Make sure you also follow my Twitter, follow my Instagram, so you can stay up to date with some other great financial information out there for free. And that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you so much for staying into the end. Smash up the like button, blow up the comment section, subscribe with notifications on, and if you would consider sharing this video with a friend or family member, and that will be it. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I will see you all later.